Hello everyone, Johan Farley here. As usual, of course, it's always me. It's never anyone else, have you noticed that? It's always me. Well, that's probably because it's my channel. But, regardless, obviously, this is probably not the Civilization video you were expecting, especially since it was supposed to come out yesterday. But there is well, it's not really a good reason, it's just an unfortunate reason as to why there was not the scheduled... Why did I say scheduled? I'm trying to be British, but it's not working. Civilization 5 video yesterday. And it's kind of an unfortunate reason, which I wish didn't happen, but it did happen, so we're going to have to, unfortunately, deal with it, because there's nothing that I can do. So basically what happened is, I had recorded the first 10 episodes of Civ, like, end of August, so that way I didn't have to do it during school, which I believe I've said a couple times. And basically what happened was I had a mod on there which lets you build the Metropolitan Museum of Art as a national wonder, or world wonder, something like that. Now, the only problem with that is, if the mod maker removes it for any reason from Steam Workshop, which I don't know why you do, but let's just say they do that, and Steam does what it's supposed to do and says, okay, well, this is no longer a valid mod, we have to uninstall it. So it does that, but unfortunately, in doing that, it made the save file impossible to open. So I now can't access the save file for the game, because instead of letting me load, it just says there are mods missing or not installed. So I'm going to have to end the series at 10. I'm going to leave it as Season 2. I was thinking of renaming it Season 1.5, but that just seems a little stupid considering I've already said Season 2 multiple times in the series. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to start my Beyond Earth playthrough next Friday, which is the 14th. And then starting in January, I will restart this series with mods that I know are going to stay, or hope that are going to stay. And then, you know, it'll be a lot better, and it'll be a little bit more fun because it won't crap out a quarter of the way through. So that's basically it for this game. So I'm sorry if any of you were really enjoying that series. Hopefully when I get back around to doing it in January, it'll be better, and it won't end shortly. I seem to have one series per, like, or one season per series sort of has a problem with it. It was the first one for Europa, second one for this. I don't know what's next, but it is what it is. Just gonna quickly save, because sometimes this can crash, which is something that I have to work on. Anyway, number 2, Tropico 5, don't worry about it. It's still going, surprisingly. It's just that I haven't had a lot of time to record any of this stuff, so it seems like it hasn't been coming, but that's because I didn't have anything recorded for it to actually be uploaded. But next Wednesday, that should be back with episode 8. There we go. Europa's fine. I have up to the end of the year recorded for that. Right now, I'm just waiting for all the mods to update, which is good that I recorded in advance, because it updated to version 1.8. I feel like I'm talking about Minecraft. It updated to version 1.8, so the mods are, you know, slowly updating, but that's fine. I have those until the end of the year. 3. I have 4 bits of information. We're on number 3. The Carberry story is delayed a little bit. Now, I'm sure that most people have probably forgot about it at this point. If you haven't forgot about it, and you were really looking forward to it, I apologize for this very long delay. It's just, there's multiple things. One, it takes a lot of coordination, or it's going to take a lot of coordination between me and other people who I need to do voiceover work. And the other problem is, building if anyone's ever built in Minecraft, you know how hard it is to build stuff. I'm doing it by myself. Give me a break. It's very hard to build up a big enough area where if you look in a certain direction, you're not going to see emptiness, or a broken part of a building, or a part of a building that isn't finished. You know, I have to make sure everything is spot on and perfect. You know, I have to build both sides of the river just in case I need it. Oh, goodness. Aha! It's because of that tile right there. Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, that's because someone's going to war. Anyway. No one attacks the American Empire because we're too awesome. But, yeah, so that... The whole Carberry story thing will probably be a next year, well, definitely be a next year thing, because right now I don't have enough time to work on all these things at once. It's not really going to be one of my more stable series, so I figure that I need to dedicate more time to the series that I know I can hold on to and actually produce properly, which is my 3 main series that are currently going, and eventually 4th one when the other one comes back. So that's that, and lastly, which I'm very excited to announce, well, when I say very excited, I don't really want to play the game, but I'm excited that I'm finally doing a co-op on this channel, after my last video with Crimtastic, which actually I have to talk about as well. Me, Ryan from RBW Mario, I feel like I'm going to get that wrong if I don't check. I just feel like I'm going to get that wrong. And the other channel is Chloe Cruz. Yes, that's her real name. She didn't feel like coming up with a channel name because she's lazy. Don't tell her I said that. Someone's definitely going to tell her that I said that. Why did I say that? Because it's true, that's why I said it. Sorry, Chloe. So those 3 are going to be over my house, where I record all of this stuff in my bedroom because, you know, I don't own my own house, obviously. And they are going to be playing a game with me. This game is called Five Nights at Freddy's. I am absolutely terrified. But it's going to be fun. The 3 of us are going to play, and the best part about this, for me at least, I'm kind of excited that I finally decided to do this, is it's going to have a camera at all of our lovely, well, that's for you to decide, faces, as we have these fun reactions. I haven't played the game. I've watched people like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play the game. Oi! Oh, that you take one more step. Oh my god. She's invading. This is horrifying. Anyway, I shouldn't have. I'm focusing too much on the game. Blah blah blah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've watched people play it. They've both watched people play it, but we've never actually played it. So it's going to be interesting. And by interesting, I mean absolutely terrifying. So, that'll be interesting, and that will be coming out on Thanksgiving Day, which is Thursday, the 27th, I believe, right? Yes, that is indeed correct. I'm currently trying to find the other continent. So that will come out on Thanksgiving. That'll be interesting and fun, hopefully. And hopefully you'll get a good kick out of that. I'm hoping that I'll be able to, you know, gain some more people by putting something different on my channel. And hopefully that'll be more people commenting and things like that. So the last thing I got to talk about, which I just thought of actually, is in the last thing that I did with Crimtastic, I said that we would be doing an OpenTTD special together, multiplayer. That's probably not gonna, actually that's definitely not gonna happen. We haven't recorded any of that because the problem is that OpenTTD, if you play it multiplayer, you can't fast forward, so it takes absolutely ages to do anything. It's not very interesting gameplay. It would be very boring after a while. So I feel it would be best to decide against doing that, just for sanity's sake, and so I don't waste uploading videos that aren't going to be very interesting. Because there's already a lot of videos on this channel that aren't very interesting, including this one. So that's kind of less work for me, less frustration for me, and less just wasted time for you watching videos that aren't very interesting. So that's that. So just to recap, Beyond Earth starts next week on Friday. Civ 5 is done for this season because of mod problems and will restart in January. Carberry Story is delayed until sometime next year. Five Nights at Freddy's with me, Ryan, and Chloe on the 27th, which is Thanksgiving. And the OpenCGG Christmas special will not be happening, but I will put something in place of it, so don't get too worried there. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. My name is Johan Farley, as I've stated many times in the past. So if you have anything that you'd like to say, please nicely say it in the comments below. If you liked anything that I said, which is very strange, you can go ahead and like the video. And other than that, you can do whatever the heck you want. So I will see you guys later, hopefully with better announcements at some point in the future.